Riddle me this, everyone. Good morning. Happy Saturday. I'm so happy. Now, riddle me this. Why do you think, just for one thing, Twitter and Musk and literally no one notices, even with the little snow links, there was a song there for a movie, but now it's just another song, and these are missing it. Because it's an absolute chomo rapist Goebbels faggot. It's so down by law, it knows I'm right. It knows it's doing that because it's a child molesting faggot trying to protect Meta and Instagram, yo. And a faggot on TV doing news, posing as a newscaster when they're a complete treasonous brick in the wall faggot who wouldn't say one sentence of truth their whole life because they've gotten paid by the CIA man to do it. You're a faggot. You're all treasonous. You've pissed off the only God we have, God. He's your enemy at the moment. You don't notice that you even are censoring. You do know that you've pissed God off. He's coming to get you quick. He has no pleasure in the death of one who dies. So every one of you fucked him over and you're dead. It's a sin leading to death. So you didn't. You're the Satanist. And you just don't care. You reason, well, even though we're censoring, we do know that. We hate him. We're powerful. It's just all of us doing this. I mean, look, he ruins it. You're just a bunch of faggots every day on the news about anything but being human or American, even slightly. As you're impeccable, I think American law, I think you, Mr. fucking President Trump, right? You're all a bunch of hell-dwelling faggots. You should fix it and get your humanity back because you look like the fake faggots you are decade in and decade out, especially this past 10 years. No, really. It's a bunch of do better. You're the liars. We can prove it to a nuts degree. You won't even let us call loved ones. You won't let them call us. And we have to just signal to each other that, yes, we're all under duress here because this one and that one and that one, they switched and they joined up with the occult gang of Satan faggots like the Congress and everyone on TV. And, there must be the gun. It's not bulletproof. We know it's going to happen. God assured you what's going to happen. You think because you're still being personally getting trouble and stuff, and then there's our God, right? Our God he tells me to tell you. He even assures me you're the people. That's why I even bother. We can prove it. We can prove it. We can prove it with the harassing things you've sent us. We can prove it with metadata. We can prove it with absolute iron fists, with the isolation, even with the social credit scores. We can prove it with the ESP, PSI crap that you ban even one person from mentioning. That's what you're doing to the children's minds, you absolute godless faggot. You're just trying to confuse them from a young age with a little ghost trick, stupid demon trick, while you do that and then act like we're the nuts ones, but you're impeccable to the muggle. You seem atheist, anything at all that you're atheist. There's nothing to it. And then the second we walk away, you're the rapists and the faggots possessed you. Now look, but so do I. And so do a lot of people. See, someone's got to do it. They be demons. You start asking questions, they literally banned. Why? Because they're Nazi, treasonous faggots and un-American, but yet they are bound to the same laws as us. They just real quick know they're entrapped, and that's their truth, and they don't get out of it. When I said we could do off-ramps, I said it's so effed that you really could, with one sentence, just say, look at this shit. Let's do better. But even that is not fair enough to the child molesting, Balenciaga-toting faggot who cares about nothing other than protecting the big lie, the facade of decency, the veil spread over the whole earth, but God's gonna wreck you. And so I keep warning you on this Sabbath as well as every other day that he tell me to do it, that something compels me to just keep trying. Give up on me giving up because we want our rights. And we know we have loved ones being hurt and who've been gypped And you're killing their time the same as ours. Hell, even strangers seem to sing about it if they're that guy from Megadeth, right, Mr. Mustaine? Look, every one of you don't have a right to say you can't use SneakerNet to get in your car and show someone kindness, like just whoever it is. Whether they're here, quote unquote, legal, it's not, is absolutely irrelevant. I did not say you think I'm calling for every person who's not here legally to just do, you can't do that. What, you're going to do that before even one sentence, Mr. President? You understand why certain people are annoyed because you just want one sentence, but you got to do that. Of course you're done by law. Everyone's done by law. Whatever an isolated incident, and then you point to, look, Mr. Mentalist, if you do not wish to swing on that rope with Mr. Senator Sanders, and I don't want either of you to have to swing on a rope, but I understand every one of you deserves to swing on a rope at this point in time. No, not it's just me, honorable here. No, it's the Muggle Americans who did not do that, and they're the have-nots because you're taking our taxpayer money and then like dots to the tune of $38 trillion and counting while Trump does not notice one. You're all pieces of shit. Say that, it's the truth. Because there's a lot of common ground there. You see, I try to wear it with you. Even I made shows, right? Yeah, bullshit. I was trying to do that, right? And you think even 1 minute I wasn't trying to, but this is illegal. But that's illegal. Oh, no, they know I'm good for that. That's sort of they don't care. They don't care. You can tell you, but when you find people who like seemingly you have a little bit of a home, you can talk about your family. They know like your Ray was in the entertainment and all this crazy shit. And so you figure, you found people, at least you understand like something about it. But, no, you see, the secret to the Spider-Man Nowhere Home thing is just real quick. They're going to pretend there's some spell, and only you remember that. I mean, you're nuts. Take them to delusional disorder. We didn't do that. Of course, we didn't do that. We didn't do that. We're not doing that. I think Twitter's great. We really restored free speech. I think everyone on the news, just an absolute get out and put honest people on it now, and maybe you can come back for an interview to explain how you definitely did do that, but maybe you did it under duress. But of course you don't deserve an iron fist bully pulpit on every last channel plus the internet and then just bash anyone trying to even restore communications, even private communications to loved ones. Because believe me, it's not been working for a long, long time. They just, the same as they switch your account to shadow ban, they switch it to no phone calls. Even if you can see hundreds of people have left voicemails for you, it blinks and they're gone. So that's sort of you go out of your way like me and even provide your phone number, even just to be made fun of or have death threats or whatever, people are going to call and tell you that, but not if you bubble boy. No, they won't. They can't get through, pal. They won't be able to, not one thing. And then on top of it, I didn't show you this, but actually if I go to my chat, someone reached out yesterday. They even reached out just to I can't respond on the X messenger, it does not even let you get to the bottom where you would type because something's just permanently blocking it, the little banner on the bottom. It's such a faggot. Oh no, I have videos and screenshots. It's just, I did send it to like a person, I sent it to someone, but I didn't publish it, per se on the internet. But someone has the video of that. That's just one thing. They don't let you log in. You're an absolute cheat and an absolute faggot, and then you want to pretend you're not and you're smart, but you didn't notice you're a cheat or a faggot or a treasonist or not an American once, and ditto on Elon Musk and X in them. Mr. President, Mr. American, Mrs. American, especially if you work for the government. Certain cops are trying, other cops, they're not. Yeah, word on the street is some of them ruin it. They give a bad name to other ones, the same as in the other professions. And then other ones even point it out. We point that out. Now, what do you want me to do about it? But what do you want me to do about it? You see, I'm trying. I say that. The people just don't understand something. You do not understand the Constitution and the higher power insists right now. Yesterday, because of course you're thrown away. they're so used to treason and lying to children and telling them to do Chakrachi or ESP and tape their traps shut and do orgy club cool. And they swear, and just let me tell you, if you are under the age of 18 and even one faggot who's 2 years older than you tries to talk about sex stuff, anything at all, assuredly find an American cop and just tell them, all right?